We're staying with Sailor Mickey for our pre-cruise stay here at Disney's Yacht Club Resort. Let's take a look.
The Yacht Club is one of Disney's deluxe resorts, and it does not have a DVC side, so we're staying on the hotel side. This will be a new experience for us, so we're going to take a look at everything and give you guys a skinny.
So Yacht Club is often paired with its sister resort, the Beach Club. And so the Yacht and Beach Club are a deluxe resort here that in the Epcot area. It is one of the 3 resorts where you can walk to the backside of Epcot at the International Gateway, and you can take Skyliner over to the Hollywood Studios. Or you can even walk over to Hollywood Studios. It's not very far. So we are excited to check this out today, so let's take you on tour. One feature that we love is that when you use your keypad and then turn the handle a little bit, there's an automatic door. And as Adam is demonstrating now, there is also an automatic button on the inside to let you in. So when you first come in, you do have a little coffee station here with a Keurig and some Keurig pods. And what's in here? And we have a beverage cooler, not a refrigerator, beverage cooler. The bathroom is over here, but we'll come back to that in a moment. So as we first come in, we have some hanging. Now it's not lower hang. There is a lower
ironing board.
Yeah, which is kind of neat.
Which is very cool. That I have not seen this. And whoops.
All right, so there you go.
And its lower hangs down, someone will have to plug in for you. But otherwise, you have an ironing board built into the wall.
Very nice. And then you also have towels here, and you're safe. And because this is the deluxe hotel, you also have a steam iron as well as the hairdryer here. Moving into the room.
As you can see, the bed is about chair height. Mm-hmm. So you can transfer easily over there.
And let's check out the bottom of that bed. So there's a little space. I think we didn't bring our tape measure, but I would say that's about 6 to 8 inches. If you need a Hoyer, I suggest contacting the hotel to make sure that it's going to fit, but it looks promising.
As we come further into the room, you have your dressers here. They're all
nice, easy open.
Easy open. Next we have the extra pillows and towels and blankets. Drawers are normal. You guys know what drawers are. They just hold your bips and bobs and do-hats and nickies and stuff like that.
Over here, the outlets. So we've got 2 USB-A's and 2 outlets on both sides, and quite a sizable television, so that's nice.
We have an extra chair in the room with a ottoman or a footstool.
Yes. I mean, that's the same thing.
Okay. Something you put your feet on as you sit in a chair. Mm-hmm. That's what it has. And we have several lampshades, if you notice, that they have Mickey as part of the design.
Yes, it's Steamboat Willie, which is very cool. And then over here, the nightstand actually has a USB-C as well as a USB-A and 2 outlets. And the drawers, there's 2 little drawers and then 1 big one. And this is a little table as well.
The windows have my favorite thing, which is the little ring that you can use to open and close. Now that shows that they put thought and effort when designing this room so people can grab onto it who may need to.
There is a desk, and it looks like there's a table under the desk as well. So if you were eating in here, you can pull that out, or if you just need an extra table. So that is nice as well. And they do have the Hey Disney, which if you like that sort of thing, it's there for you. Now we have not yet tried this balcony because we are at a deluxe resort. There is a balcony, and so we're going to try it live and see if Adam is able to get himself out on the balcony.
All right.
Okay. How was that?
Satisfying click.
Nice.
Now,
okay.
Oh, the door it swings on its own, so.
All right, so there is a ramp here getting you out there. And then it's pretty spacious.
It
honestly.
is fairly spacious, yes.
I come back here, you can see there's a lot of wiggle room or maneuverability out here. And we paid for a resort view room, but as you can see, we kind of have a water view too, which is very nice. And so this is a gorgeous view, even for a resort view. It's pretty fantastic. I did need to close the door for him, although probably with a lot of effort he could have done it, but it wasn't the most convenient, for the record. So let's go check out the bathroom. All right, now we know how important the bathroom view is, so here we go.
The door I noticed earlier, I don't know if they need new rollers, but it is a little bit hard to get started. So just be aware that like it stopped right about here where it's like it's stuck on something. But that just could be that
It could be this one, or this could be all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you come in here, you can see that it is not the most spacious rooms that I've had on property, but you can get in here and get around pretty well.
It'll get the job done.
It'll get the job done, yes. Under the sink, a little bit, oops, not enough clearance for my chair. So you may, yeah, it's a little tiny bit
You can't get under there? Oh, okay.
Not quite a lot, but my controller here, as you see.
Oh, it's because of the controller. Gotcha.
Yeah, my controller.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't get into there at all. Okay, that's a little disappointing. So they tried.
Right. No,
depending on the height of your chair, you might not have that problem, but I feel like a lot of people, like your chair is pretty standard height, so.
Yeah. Okay. So, then we have also, as we look into the roll-in shower, it's a little bit small.
Though I love that shower curtain.
And yeah, as you see, it actually it looks like a brand new shower curtain. Could you see the lines as it's like unfolded or something?
Yeah, I don't know what was going to come up on camera, but he's talking about this right here. Yeah.
So you get in here. We have our, whoops.
Give you a whole inside shower tour, folks. I don't think he meant to do that, but whatever. It happened.
Our bench, which we need to satisfy thunk.
I don't know if you have enough space for the funk, do you? Yes, you do.
Yes, we do, thunk. So that looks pretty good. I like the space here because you have enough space also, so it's not too big.
Okay.
In a way, so that way hopefully you won't slide into the wall because it's too much space, but enough space for you to get up and sit down and stuff. So,
yeah, like I feel like if someone was doing one of those shower bed things, that's not going to fit in here. So keep that in mind. But a shower chair certainly would, because he put his entire chair in there. And so the lip is built in, which is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a little ramp to it. And it does seem sloped, so I'm feeling good about the flood potential of this room. I'm feeling like we're not going to get a flood.
The clothes hanger dryer is the lower height also.
Clothesline?
Clothesline, that's also great.
Over to here. Yep.
And the body wash, conditioner, shampoo are at a much, much lower height.
Yes.
This is fantastic.
Yes.
We've seen resorts where it's up high or above the nozzles where it's like, I can't reach that high, but these right here are much lower, which is great.
For you. I would say it's going to be like, it's kind of obnoxiously low for someone who's standing, but yes, they have, better that only one person's annoyed and the other one can get it than one person can get it at all. So, nice.
So,
all right.
Yes, I think that.
So, what are your first impressions?
It's very nice. It's very seafarer focused.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we are at the yacht club. My bad.
Is that a joke?
It's supposed to be.
Okay.
Okay. So yes, my first impression is very nice. It's very nautical themes. A lot of stuff in here that you look everywhere. The handles, the mirror, the curtains, the shower curtain, all that is very nautical theme, and it's pretty nice. It's very, very nice.
Yeah, I didn't think about it before we got here, but like seeing the Sailor Mickey and the Queen Minnie, it's a very nice pre-cruise feel.
Yeah.
You did mention that it's like smaller than some of the other deluxe rooms we've had.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, a little harder time turning around.
Yeah, it's like a little bit. I guess the width of it, I guess, looks smaller. It also could be, yeah, I don't know, maybe the large dresser and stuff like that in the room. Just small things that make it feel like it's a little bit smaller. Very pretty, very nice, but a little bit smaller.
Still navigable, just a little tighter than we're used to. So that,
Yeah.
and with these reviews, we always circle back after we've stayed here for a night to let you know how we felt about it. And so we will do that now.
Good morning.
So it is the next day, and we're here to talk about how the room was.
Initial impressions of the room are great. It's a very nice space. There's minor things like the carpet sometimes. It's a little bit hard to get into. You run into that.
There's this like very thick rug around the bed, and so that's what he
Probably for
gets stuck
traction
on.
or something.
Yeah,
Maybe.
like I can see why they do that. I can also see
Okay.
why it's a pain. It didn't prevent you from doing anything. It
No.
just was like you had
Yeah.
to be conscious
You have
of
to be
it
conscious of it, like
and
roll
like
over
how
to
you
stuff like
approached
that.
it. Yeah. Okay.
So, like I said, it was pretty good overall. The bathroom door was a little bit sticky at the end, I think.
Yeah.
But there's also just minor things.
And that, if we were staying here longer than one night, I think I would have called, maintenance, good services, whatever, and asked them to come look at that. It probably
Right.
just needs some oil sprayed in the spot or something. Like it wasn't the end of the world. But, and maybe we'll mention it if we have time when we check out, just so that they can fix it for the next person. But yeah, it wasn't a game changer. I liked the room. I liked the hotel. The bed was a little hard for me, so I'm a little bit today. But, some people like hard beds. So, sometimes he wins, sometimes I win. I'm about to get on a Disney Cruise Line ship where I love the bed and he thinks it's too soft. So, it's personal preference. But it was very nice. We could not see fireworks last night. I was hoping we might, just based on the angles, and that doesn't
Definitely
mean
heard them.
we heard them.
Definitely.
And I bet if we had gone outside, we could have seen them from here. We didn't. We just didn't see them from our room.
Right.
We tried to look out the balcony. It wasn't quite working. But I would definitely stay here again. I would, love to stay here longer than a night and check out the pool. It looked like it had a lazy river, and
Yeah,
I mean
it was.
I'd heard tale of the pools here, but I had never actually seen them. They were really impressive. Otherwise, no, it was a great stay. It was easy to get around. You do have access to both hotels. You do have to go like outside and then back inside to get to the other hotel. But in terms of having, 2 options for quick service, 2 options for restaurants, actually, I think you have between them all 4 table service restaurants, and at least one of them is signature. So you have a lot of options here, and that's really nice. And it's sort of it's a resort into itself, right?
Yeah.
Even if you were doing a Florida stay and not necessarily going to the parks, you would have a great time here.
Right, yeah. Outside looks great. The water's great. There's a faux beach area. But overall, yes, we loved it here. I liked it here a lot. So if you would like to try this resort or any other Disney hotel or property, you can reach out to Brooke, and description will be below. Not description. Contact information will be below, and she can help you plan this out, because sometimes this does seem intimidating trying to do all this, but if you have an expert who can help you with that, it'll be less daunting and you'll have a great time here.
Absolutely. I do specialize in helping people with disabilities. No fee associated with my service. But yeah, we really enjoyed it, and we would definitely stay here again. If you like this room tour, please consider liking and subscribing. I will, on the end card, link to the playlist of all of our accessible Walt Disney World rooms.
Yeah.
So if you are shopping for a room, you can use that as a resource to see what you might be in for. As always, stay strong.
Get creative.
And keep exploring. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.